The former pub chef in jail for raping and murdering teen model Sally Ann Bowman has been handed 2 more life sentences for 2 further sex attacks. Mark Dixie was jailed for life in 2008 for murdering Miss Bowman in a crime which shocked Britain. After 7 years in jail, he then went to police to admit the 1987 rape of another woman in a Croydon car park and a 2002 attack on a further victim in the South London suburb. Today he was handed 2 more life sentences for the 2 earlier attacks, meaning he will very likely die behind bars. Mark Dixie, who is in jail for the rape and murder of teen model Sally Ann Bowman, has been given 2 more life sentences at Southwark Crown Court for 2 further sex attacks. Dixie, now 47, had been ordered to serve at least 34 years for the notorious murder of Miss Bowman in 2008. Having denied it at trial, he finally admitted the killing to detectives in January 2015 and went on to confess to 2 more attacks over the course of 40 interviews. His sentencing hearing today heard Dixie may have confessed to the latest crimes to maintain a degree of notoriety. His previous life sentence meant he was not eligible for parole until 2040, when he will be 69, and the new sentence means it will be another 4 years until he has a chance of being freed. The court heard today that, before Sally Ann's murder, Dixie had carried out a string of attacks in the UK, Spain and Australia, where he lived from 1993 to 1999. The offending history reveals an escalating pattern of violence towards women, coupled with sexual depravity, said prosecutor Zoe Johnson QC. Miss Bowman was pictured out with friends before she was attacked and killed by Dixie. Dixie, a former pub chef, was jailed for life with a minimum of 34 years in 2008 for raping and stabbing model Sally Ann outside her home. 1987, Dixie rapes woman in her car before setting fire to the vehicle with her tied up inside. 2002, he indecently assaults a woman and smashes her over the head with a crowbar. 2005, he murders Sally Ann Bowman, raping her as she lay dying from numerous stab wounds he had inflicted. 2008, convicted of murdering Miss Bowman, despite his denial, and jailed for life. 2015, Dixie finally admits killing Sally Ann Bowman. He goes on to confess to other crimes. 2017, admits rape, GBH with intent indecent assault and given further life sentences, extending his mandatory term. Dixie left behind a palm print during the first attack in June 1987, when he was just 16, ambushing a lone woman who had just left work on the 7th floor of an isolated Croydon car park. He had bundled the 44-year-old woman into her own car and asked her, "Do you want some C***K? After raping her, he pulled a silk tie from her blouse and using it to tie her wrists. When she pleaded to be released, Dixie told the terrified woman, "I can't, you'll go to the police," before stuffing tights in her mouth and binding her feet with a seat belt. He started to ask her questions about her age, whether she had children and the jewelry she was wearing around her neck. He then took cash and bank cards from her purse before setting fire to the front seat.